Rosebud AI. This randomly came across my plate, and this looks absolutely amazing. So take a video here. I'm just gonna play this real quick, and you guys can take a look in terms of what it can do, and then we're gonna test it out. So as you can see, it's a simple prompt. It's starting to pull everything up. I mean, just wow. I mean, look at that one prompt, and that's crazy. I mean, I'm absolutely blown away so far. Like, and if you guys have followed me so far, I do like text-based like video games. My mind's racing right now. I mean, look at that. Just the visual effect on the jump. Alright, I'm hyped. We're testing it out. Let's take a look here. Let's hit create. Let's see what we can do. So you could see they have actually quick start templates. So, and you could play everyone's games that they have. I mean, community templates. I mean, this is so cool. So you could play anyone's game. So let's say Flappy Bird AI. You just use the space bar, and I mean, I'm playing it right now. I don't see any. This is probably just a template. I don't see any of the pipes here. I mean, overall, I mean that's really cool. I mean, let's just try to create a game. Let's see what we can do. 2D 2D platformer. You can even build a web app. That's really interesting. 3D blank. Let's do 2D platformer. We have to create an account, so let me do that real quick. Okay, so we're just creating an account, and so far it actually has. I think this is just a preview. Wow, they even have music playing in the background, so I probably can't hear it because I have my headphones in. But if you click on that, it's gonna pull it up. It already has the code, so there's the background music, the player, the images. Wow, very cool assets. So there's the music. I'm curious to know if you could add your own. I don't see anything saying we. Oh, upload asset. Wow, very cool. So you can insert your sprites, all of that. Okay. Wow. So I thought this was supposed to be a blank canvas, but it doesn't seem to be the case. I mean, I don't even know how to even play this yet. So we have them here. Okay, so it's just side to side with the arrow keys hitting up. Okay, and that's them jumping. Okay. Let's see what we could do with this. Let's see. I want the game to extend horizontally similar to. See if it's able to understand that. Okay, can it do that? So it's saying to add the camera. I'll help you modify your code. Oh, wow. I mean, I'm hoping that this actually works. I mean, just look how many lines of code it's already doing. Holy crap. I really hope this works. Let's hit apply. Let's just see. I just hit apply. Let's test it out. Wow, that's really cool. So as you can see, the platforms are they're a little bit too high. So we can make them a little bit lower, but I mean it definitely was able to do that. Wow, okay. I mean that's really cool. Let's add some enemies now that look like turtles. I can throw fire at them by just hitting the space bar. I mean, I'm blown away so far. What I would use to do is I go to ChatGPT, Cursor AI, and it would prompt the code. I'd have to run the code and just go, I mean, back and forth. We're copy and paste it into something like replit, for example, I mean, you would have to have like Python, Pygame, I mean, all these different types of languages, and then you'd have to figure out how to host it. Seems like it could do all of that. Press spacebar to shoot, up arrow W to jump. Okay, let's see. That's the fireball. Let's see if it actually added enemies though. Oh wow, those are enemies, I'm assuming? Those are the enemies. I'm curious to know if another one will pop up and what will happen if I run into it. I start from the beginning. Wow. Holy smokes. Okay. I want to have 3 lives every time I get hit by an enemy. Oh my goodness. I'm so excited I can't even type. I lose a life and start back at the beginning. I want text to show up stating you died once I die. And I don't even know if there's a paid version or if I only have a certain amount that I can do. But all in all, if I have to pay for something like this, I'd probably pay for something like this. I am blown away so far. I'm curious to know how much they charge for something like this, but who knows? It seems almost like I don't want to say open source. I don't even know the verbiage, but it seems like so far it's free. So you can see lives. It has the lives right here. Let's see. And I want to see if it messed up any of the code in between because normally like ChatGPT or Cursor will mess up other stuff. So it still has everything else. The enemy just died by the fireball. So let me see what it actually looks like when I get hit by an enemy. So it doesn't say you died. I'm curious to say if it does that after I run out of all of our lives. So let's go ahead and just run through it. I'll get hit by the other enemy. So the original enemy looks like it's no longer there. So maybe I have to re-prompt it to where like keep once I die, have all the enemies back. But it looks like it completely gets rid of that original enemy. Okay, so we have an error with our code. It is now frozen. It says -7, -14. So we do have an error with the code. Okay. As you can see, it's still running. To apply, player must refresh the page. Like, doesn't. Once I run out of lives, okay, let's see what it comes up with. Then I definitely want to check to see if there's like a paid version or what exactly how they make money because I'm sure they got to make money off something like this. Man, yeah, I'm racking up the negative lives here. I'm at negative 1,180. Okay, so couldn't handle the prompt. Let's do this. Maybe I had it too complicated. And then I'm going to take a look to see what the code looks like now because it's got to be a decent amount of code. To apply, let's try this out real quick. See what we have here. Okay, 2 lives. 1. Let's see what happens. Okay, so it says you died, but it shows up right there, so we can't exactly see that. So all in all, I mean, it still does a really good job. Some stuff is a little buggy. How many lines of code has it done for us? I mean, 339 lines of code, and it's been 10 minutes. And we could easily play it. There's no issues. There's nothing crazy. You could add your own assets. You could add your music. You could whatever fireball that you want, and you can get like free sprite images too that you could add here. Like you go to like free pick is a good one that a lot of people use. Like you can just click here, and these are sprites. Let's just reject all. Let's not do cookies. Like you could do something like this. Click on it. There are some to where you're gonna have to pay for it, but you could use all of those. Like there's just so many things that you could do. So all in all, I mean, I think Rosebud AI is. I mean, it's the bee's knees. I'm just curious to know if there's like a paid version. I it doesn't look like it. So this is all. I mean, this is fascinating to me. I mean, look at that. I mean, like a shooting game based off of your reflexes. Let's test this out real quick. Okay, so start game. Oh, so you use the space bar, or excuse me, your mouse. I mean, look at that. This is wow, that's awesome. I want to do. Let's exit real quick, and we could remix it, and then we could start making this our own. Make, make the targets look like people. I mean, you could just use someone's template, and you could do something like this. I mean, holy smokes! I hope this actually works. If it does, I I don't know what to do. I'm speechless right now. Okay. Let's see. Let's hit apply. So we hit apply. Let's start the game. They look like people. Oh, you keep shooting the same target. Interesting. Okay. Wow. I mean, that's really cool. I'm blown away by this. So all in all, I mean, Rosebud AI right now, it is like the best new thing in my opinion. Especially, I mean, there's softwares out there. It's like, oh, no code needed, and you kind of create your own workflows. But from, I mean, an efficiency and speed standpoint, this is unreal in my opinion. So play around with it. There's so many things you could do. I'm going to be spending the rest of the night doing this. So let me know what you guys think in the comment section. Curious to know if there's anything else out there that could be better than this. But so far, this is the next best thing in my opinion. I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care.